Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for Friday the 17th of November 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. In there I give one question readings. You can book in for one of those on my website BeHealing.com at any time. Find a link for that in the description box below and also on up there too. I do all the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show, then send you the link to the replays. So if you forget to make it or you can't come along, then you can still get one of those. Alternatively, you can come live. Find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. You can click on set a reminder or notify me, something like that, and then come along live and book while I'm live. I also offer private readings from my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours of you ordering them. And there's 2 ways in which to win one of those private readings with me every single month. The first way is by being a subscriber to my YouTube channel. So click that subscribe button if you're new. If you click like on this video and then leave a comment, that will get you one entry into that. You do that as many times as you like throughout the month on all of the videos that I publish, and that'll get you many entries. The second way is by checking out my pick a card reads, those love readings. If you purchase one of the deeper dives, any of those deeper dive purchases throughout the month will get you entries into that second draw. So good luck with all of those. Now, what's in the energies for everybody today? Let's have a look. We've got turning into the future. So this is like delaying gratification, doing something for the long term rather than the short term. It's, letting go of the short term things, the things that don't really matter in order to make space for something or doing something that's going to serve us more so in the future. It's delayed gratification. So we've got curiosity and peace, and then flow. Going with the flow, being curious about what brings us peace. I'm getting a feeling, definite feeling about like kind of letting something go in order to make space for something that's going to serve you better in the long term. What else? Safety. You'll be taken care of. And this says don't be too proud to go back to shore as well. So don't be too proud to start again or to let go of something that you were doing. Especially for those of you that have been working at something you thought was going to pay off but it's not been. Or you've just been getting short-term gains from something rather than a long-term thing. Don't be too afraid to start again or to let something go that you've been like persisting with for a while, but it's not kind of paying off for you. Tell us more. We've got the 3 of Swords. So something, it might not be breaking your heart, but it might be causing problems for you or making you feel less than joyful. Let's put it that way. We need to notice these things, right? Things that are depleting our energy, because not everything is going to be like really bad so it's really obvious. Especially once we're leveling up and getting our lives better and better and knowing ourselves more, we get less of those extremes. There's nothing like really bad in our lives. So then we start clearing up the stuff that's just like a little bit off, you know. It's noticing that this I need to start something new, to also start again with this Fool energy, and it'll feel like taking a risk to you to start again or to let something go, but that's what we need to do. 9 of Wands says that you're almost at the end. There's a final hurdle to go for your the completion of your healing. Not that it's ever done completely, but one particular healing path that you've got, you're near completion of that, the 9 of Wands. There's one final hurdle. And the Tower, there might be a surprise coming in today, and something could be falling apart too. But the universe steps in when the Tower card comes out to force our hand kind of thing. So the 3 of Swords, something is making you feel lesser than joy. 10 of Emotions and the 5 of Emotions. Okay, so the 10 of Emotions, that is the joyful card, you know, that's when your heart is totally fulfilled. So there is something in your life at the moment that's not making you feel this 10 of Emotions. It's making you feel like to close your heart down instead. And we need to realize what that is, to stop doing that thing or to eliminate it out of our lives so that we can open our hearts up. So in other words, what isn't dreadful in your life at the moment, but it's kind of constricting your heart, it closes your heart up a little bit. That's the thing to sort out today. And it might be something to do with short-term gain rather than long-term gain. What's behind that is ancient wisdom. What your grandma told you. What your granddad told you. It's that kind of stuff. Okay, so the Fool card. This has been willing to start again. It's been willing to perhaps let something go. Making new choices. And making new choices instead. Now, some of you I'm hearing are holding on to something because you don't think you've got any choice. You don't believe that a new choice will pop up. It will. The universe loves a vacuum. When we let go of stuff, it loves a vacuum. It will always have a replacement for us, right? To fill that space. There'll always be something that shows up. And likewise, if we've got a full life, there's no space for something new. And so if you ask anyone about what was it that finally caused you to manifest that thing, they'll always tell you the final step was letting go. And the final step is what we've got here too. So the Fool and the Seven of Emotions, healing energy. Yeah, it's got something to do with this final step of healing. It's letting go. But it's letting go, not of a healing thing or emotional stuff or anything like that. It's like stopping doing something in particular and choosing something else instead. Just think of like, how can you, what can you let go of in order to make space in your life? Because I feel that'll be what the space is, what's needed at the moment to bring something new into your life. If we're talking about relationships, it's the kind of thing where, you know, you clear out some cupboard space so that there is space for somebody, you know, to have something out in your room. You know, that stuff that we do, you know, setting two places at a table, that kind of thing. There's, it could be that. It could be something like that. But there's a final step and it's a letting go. Four of Emotions and the Eight of Voices. Because you're not trapped. You're not trapped and getting like the same options. Okay, there's a message here, isn't there? There's a confusion. Like, I don't want to let go of something because what if there's no other options? Like, what if there is no other possibilities that show up in my life? And this is saying, look, you need to let go because there is other options. You're not tied to that you're not constricted to that. There are no restrictions like that. So the final hurdle of this healing path that you've been on is letting go of something that you've been clinging tightly to. It could just be like something that you're doing that you feel like there's no other option but to do that. But there is another option, and the options will come up. The new options will come up when you create space. I don't know what it is in your life. If you're kind of figuring out what it is in your life, let me know in the comments below. You might give some people other ideas of what it could be in theirs. The masculine energy is behind this. But as I said, if you ask anyone if that has made a big manifestation, that created something in their life, if you ask them what was like the final step to actually make it happen, it's always letting go of something. It's like, well, I stopped doing this and then that happened. Tower. So the Tower steps in. Could have something to do with the masculine energy. The Tower, why are you stepping in, universe? And it's something where you feel like you've got no other option, or there will be no other options, there'll be no other choices, or that's the only choice that you can make. It's these two, not all of those. Why the Tower? The Five of Materials and the Page of Emotions. Okay. This energy is being in the fantasy, so always being in a dream kind of a state. You've got these goals, dreams and visions and all of that, and it's all very positive, but in real life you're kind of pushing it away and still doing things by yourself. So the universe steps in, perhaps giving you something that you can't do by yourself. It could be something like that, or steps in to show you that your fantasy it could be like revealing your fantasy to someone like that. Someone finds out about your fantasy, and I don't know. It's to get you out of this state of, it's a state of, you've got the fantasy there, and so you feel like you're a positive person, but how you're living in your life is quite constricted. There's a, what do you call it? When a cognitive dissonance going on here, that of your imaginary, what's going on in your mind, your goals and stuff like that isn't aligned. It's not the same as how you're living your life. And so the universe steps in to kind of to shake that up a little bit and to show you to live kind of in integrity. So it's not enough to have these goals and visions and just dream and imagine it. You've got to actually start making the changes in your life and making the space, especially in your life, in order for that to come about. So that's what manifestation is, right? We dream, we imagine something, then we start doing the things that are necessary to get ourselves there. So you could be getting clues about that today, of how to get what it is that you want in the future. There's grounding and changes behind that. So you've got to ground that manifestation energy in and make the changes that are necessary. So the universe will kind of be showing you the way. And I put it in air quotes there, because it's showing you the way, pushing you. It might not be comfortable. What about our love lives today? We've got forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Stop focusing on someone in the past that did you wrong. Waste of energy. I mean, it serves us while we're kind of healing from that and we're getting the lessons from it. But once you've got that, there's no point in dwelling in the past. Find a balance, says Libra. So you might be looking for somebody that balances you up, or you're getting more balanced in yourself and looking for someone that's got balanced in themselves, in their lives. We've got trust and romance. We're learning to trust someone, or to trust, not particularly trust in romance, I wouldn't say. But yeah, perhaps experiencing romance with someone while building up trust with that person. Trust is something that's earned, right? We've got disillusionment and good timing. You might be seeing someone for who they really are, and it's divine timing to do that before you get too involved. Or you've been very disillusioned in the past and it's kind of good timing for you to open up now. Take that as it resonates, like whichever way around it is for you. Okay, because the answer is always balance, you know. So for some of you are out of balance one way, some of you are out of balance the other way. So what else are the energies today? We've got a box. You'll receive a gift. Getting a present. Could be it doesn't have to be from a person either. It could be from the universe, that one. We've got a horse, a short journey, going somewhere. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Oh no. And what else? Hills. There's obstacles to overcome. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but it's just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got, then you can book in for one of my one question readings on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I can also use them in private readings too. You can find a link for that in the description box below and up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? Well, the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card is all about spiritual lessons. There's obviously something we've been trying to do. The universe is trying to teach us today. So pay extra attention to the deeper meaning behind what could be going on today. There's letting go. There's all kind of clues, you know. It's very much moon energy today, like something something seemingly hidden, but like it could be coming out today. You could be figuring something out today, and really making a move forward. So look for the deeper meaning in your life, and the clues. Like everything happens for a reason, and look for that reason. What is life teaching you at the moment? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me. I do one of these Today's Tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. Come along sometime. We'd love to have a chat with you, perhaps read for you as well if you want that. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now, and watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.